Now we will cover the next part, that is the example of design of unreinforced elastomeric bearing. So before that, the last step, that is design step, that is check for overturning. So to avoid overturning of the bearing, the thickness of the bearing pad should be less than A by 5, that is A is the width of the bearing pad, that is T is less than A by 5. So we will directly move towards the problem. So this problem is asked for 16 marks in every question paper. It is asked for 16 marks and very simple problem. So design an elastomeric unreinforced neoprene pad bearing to suit the following data. A vertical load sustained 200 kilonewton, vertical load dynamic 40 kilonewton, horizontal force 60 kilonewton, modulus of rigidity 1 newton per mm square, coefficient of friction is given as 0.3. So here size of the pad is not given, it is assumed in the previous next steps. So given PC, that is sustained vertical load, is equal to 200 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. Vertical load sustained, that is PC. PS is sustained vertical dynamic load, that is 40 kilonewton. So therefore P is total load is PC plus PS is equal to 240 kilonewton, or 240 into 10 raised to 3 newtons. So next, HC is sustained horizontal load equal to 60 into 10 raised to 3. Horizontal force, only horizontal force is given in the problem, that is sustained horizontal load, and HS sustained horizontal dynamic load equal to 0. It is not given in the problem, so you can consider it as a 0. G modulus of rigidity is given as 1 Newton per mm square and coefficient of friction as 0.3. So let us select the pad dimension from table as serial number 5 from that table, that A is equal to 250 mm and B is 500 mm. So to avoid overturning, thickness of the pad, that is T, should be less than A by 5. So in the first step you have to first of all decide the thickness of the pad. So as the dimensions A and B are given from the table, and thickness you have to assume it must be less than A by 5, that is 250, A is 250, 250 by 5 it is 50 mm. So you can consider the thickness of the pad lesser than this value A by 5, that is 50 mm. So let us provide T as a 30 mm. So thus the area of the pad is 250 into 500, that is 125,000 mm square. Then we have tan phi is equal to HC plus HS divided by GA equal to 60 into HC is 60 into 10 raised to 3 plus HS is 0 divided by 1, G is 1, and area is this area 125,000 mm square. So this value gives tan phi is equal to 0.48. Then we have deformation U is equal to T tan phi. Deformation U is given as T tan phi equal to T is 30, that is we have assumed T as 30, and tan phi is 0.48, so U is equal to 14.40 mm. But U should be less than 0.7T as per the condition. U should be, as per the design procedure, U should be less than 0.7T. So 0.7T is 0.7 times 30, so it is equal to 21 mm. Therefore, as U is equal to 14.40 is less than 0.7T is equal to 21 mm, the design is safe. The design is safe. Next step is average compressive stress. So average compressive stress sigma m is given by, as per the design procedure, P by AE, which must be less than 2 times GS. So here P is PC plus PS, that is P is equal to 240 kilonewton, or 240 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. A is effective plan area, that is A minus U into B, 250 minus 14.40 into 500, it is 117,800 mm square. G is 1, S is shape factor, and it is given by A times B divided by 2T A plus B. So 250, so if you substitute the values in this formula, you will get S as a 2.77. So therefore sigma m is equal to this P by AE must be less than 2 times GS. P by AE, P is 240 divided by this AE is 117,800, and it must be less than 2 times GS. G is 1 and yes is 2.77. So as 2.03 is less than 5.77, design is safe. Next step is check for slip prevention. So slip prevention, so here again you have to check these two conditions. Sigma m dash must be equal to PC by A and it should be greater than 1 plus AB. So PC is 200 into 10 raised to 3 divided by A is 117800, must be greater than 1 plus 250 by 500, and if you check this sigma m dash is 1.697 and which is greater than this 1.5, therefore the design is safe. Another step for check for slip prevention is HC plus HS must be less than F times PC plus PS. So 60 HC is 60 into 10 raised to 3, HS is 0, must be less than F is 0.3, coefficient of friction is given in the problem. PC is 200 and PS is 40 into 10 raised to 3. So this 60,000 is less than 72,000, therefore design is safe. Therefore these pads are safe against slipping. And the last step is check for overturning. So as already we have decided the thickness as lesser than A by 5, that is 30 mm thickness is less than 50 mm, therefore this design is safe against overturning. So if you see, this is the planned dimensions of the pad: 500 mm length, width is 250 mm and thickness is 30 mm, and this is U, deformation 14.4 mm with pi, tan pi, and this is thickness. So this is the problem. It is again very simple problem and which you have to follow just 3 to 4 steps and you will get 16 out of 16 marks. So this solved problem is there. So we will, in the next video we will cover the one university question paper problem. Same problem is there, and we will solve that problem in the next video. Thank you very much.